Long ago, there was a tiny town, and near that tiny town was a tiny farm. And on that tiny farm there grew amongst the farm animals feelings of discontent. The pig would snort at the chicken. The chicken would peck at the dog. And the dog would bark at the pig. This would play out year after year, but no animal received more disrespect than Hercules the Donkey.
Hee-haw.
Hercules was not a well-liked donkey. He often lazed around the farm, eating carrots long out of season. He was generally regarded as uncouth and not particularly bright.
Hee-haw.
One afternoon in the meadow near the farm, Hercules was relaxing, watching the clouds pass in the sky, when he made a startling discovery.
Yeah.
At first he was frightened to see the lion's skin, but after the initial shock, he hatched a devious plan.
Hee-haw.
He imagined how the other animals would fear him if he wore the skin and pretended to be a lion.
Hee-haw.
If I can't earn the other animals' respect, he thought, I'll scare it out of them.
Hee-hee-hee-ha-ha-ha-ha.
One might feel sorry for Hercules and the disrespect he unfairly received. But that's a hollow excuse for the terror he was about to unleash. His first victim approaches, Beatie the farm hen. That wasn't very nice.
Hee-ha-ha-ha-ha.
Beatie, you look to be in an awful state.
Augie, you pumpkin, what are you standing around for? There's a lion on the farm and it's going to eat us all.
A lion? That's preposterous. There ain't no lions on a farm, especially not a farm as little as ours. You've got to relax, Beatie, or you're gonna lose it.
You may not believe me now, but if you don't listen, you'll be sorry. When that lion comes for you, there'll be no one to stop it from gobbling you up.
I swear, she's on her way to a total breakdown. Whoever heard of a lion on a farm?
Hercules has found his second victim.
Hee-hee-hee-ha-ha-ha-ha.
What has gotten into everyone? First Beatie was clucking up a storm, and now you're running around like a wild dog. Can't anyone act civilized around here? You'd be taken off like a wild hog if you saw what I saw. There's a lion on the farm with nasty paws and a mean old set of teeth. I didn't believe Beatie when she done told me, but I saw it with my own 2 eyes. You should get your eyes examined, you mangy mutt. There are no lions on our farm. There aren't any lions in the whole county. Oh, goodness! Heavens to Betsy! Where are you going? Have you lost your wits? The manners of some people. Told you there was a lion, but did you believe me? I believe you now.
It's too late. There's no saving us. That lion is bearing down us at this very moment, licking its chops, ready to eat us. I'll be a chicken nugget, and Peone will be a side of bacon.
What about me?
You're dog
There's no need to fight amongst ourselves. We must devise a plan for fighting off this feline catastrophe.
Are you going to fight off the lion?
Not precisely, but...
You thought you could make us do it for you.
Pigs are not good fighters. A dog and a chicken would fare much better under these circumstances. None of us have a lick of a chance against a lion. You're just a coward, Peone.
There's only one solution. We have to pack our bags and leave the farm at once.
But where will we go?
I'll take my chances anywhere if I can stay outside of a lion's belly.
As loathsome as it is, I think Beatie is correct. Escape may be our only alternative. The farmer will have to find some way to manage without us.
How are you feeling, Hercules?
Hee-haw!
Mighty powerful, eh?
Hee-haw!
I can understand why. It looks like you frightened them all.
Hee-haw!
I hoped you would have used this power for good, but it looks like you're perfectly happy giving everyone a scare.
Hee-haw!
Well, don't look now. There's another victim coming your way.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Lion, sir. I didn't see you coming this way. Is something wrong?
Don't! You silly mouse! Get away! Don't you know that's a lion?
Do you think he means to scare me?
He means to eat you! Leave Dot alone! Come on, Augie! Let's fight off this lion together! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Get out of here!
Hee-haw! Hee-haw! Hee-haw!
Did that lion just go hee-haw?
Lions don't go hee-haw.
They certainly do not. That may look like a lion, but there's no way it's the real thing. Why, that's not a lion. It's a donkey. I bet that's Hercules under there. What a joker. I should have known with that cheesy disguise. This charade is over, Hercules. We're not scared of a silly donkey like you. Get out of here and leave that skin behind.
Oh, hee-haw!
I see you have decided to stay.
With the lion gone, I saw no reason to leave. But besides, you couldn't get along without me.
I think we owe Dot a round of thanks. It took the courage of a mouse to stand up to a bully like that.
Oh, it took all our effort to run that donkey out of town. I'm glad you were there with me.
One hopes there's a lesson to be learned from all of this. Our farm animal friends have learned the strength that comes from gathering together to face their fears. Courage is more easily found when seen in others, even in the tiniest amongst us. As for Hercules, perhaps his lesson is best summarized with that classic phrase, better to be thought a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt.
Hee-haw!
We hope you enjoyed A Donkey's Tale. If you haven't signed up for this year's summer reading program, Tales and Tales, you can register online at nampalibrary.org/SR2021. Read 20 minutes or more each day for 30 days between June 5th and August 7th. Upon completion, you may come to the library to pick up a free book and a coupon prize bundle while supplies last. Your name will also be entered into a grand prize drawing for gift cards to local businesses. You may also wish to complete the Bingo Challenge for an additional chance to win a gift card. Check out these fun Tales and Tales titles. The Wonky Donkey, written by Craig Smith, illustrated by Katz Cowley. Children will be in fits of laughter with this perfect read-aloud tale of an endearing donkey. By the book's final page, readers end up with a spunky, hanky-panky, cranky, stinky-dinky, lanky, honky-tonky, winky, wonky donkey. Lion Lessons by John Augie. There are 7 steps to becoming a proper lion, including looking fierce, roaring, prowling around, and pouncing. Our young hero, a rather meek and scrawny human boy, does his best to learn the necessary skills during his training with a master instructor, who just happens to be a real lion. Little Oink, written by Amy Krauss Rosenthal and illustrated by Jen Corris. Little Oink is a neat little pig, but his parents will not allow him to play with his friends until he is messy, as pigs should be. When I grow up, I'm going to let my kids clean up their rooms as much as they want, he fumes. Once Little Oink has made his room a proper pig pen, he's freed to go out and play. And the whole family lives happily ever after. The Hen Who Sailed Around the World, a true story by Girek Sudi. Sudi, who has documented his sailing adventures online, offers a photo-filled account of his globe-spanning journey with first mate Monique, a red hen. Though Sudi first brought Monique along for her egg-laying, he explains, she soon became a valued companion. Readers are likely to be as fascinated by Sudi's relationship with Monique as they are by the beauty and peril of their incredible voyage. Bark, George, by Jules Pfeiffer. George likes to please his mother, but when she tells him to bark, he says meow and quack quack and oink and moo, until she takes him to the vet, who finally figures out what's going on with George. Or does he? Children will roar with laughter at this funny, silly story told by the master of foolishness and farce. Mouse in the House by Russell Ato. Mr. and Mrs. Homeowner have a mouse in their house, and they want it gone. Mr. Bosch, big chief mouse catcher, and Mr. Bumble, assistant mouse catcher, wearing shoes that squeak like a mouse, arrive on the scene. They try all the old tricks, setting a trap, bringing in a big cat, inviting an elephant round, but the mouse is always one step ahead. We hope to see you soon at the Nampa Public Library. Happy tales!